Yeah. It's like when you ask Olympic athletes, like, how do you feel after winning gold? It's more relief. It's, I'm not comparing us to winning gold.
Sandy's a fan of the brown sugar fresh milk, bro. Doesn't even get the tea, doesn't even get the pearls, bro. He just wants sugar and milk.
Yeah, I mean, it really,
it's like
what's
breast
wrong?
milk, bro. The most primal combination. Welcome back to Critical Banter, the podcast that brings a Friday drinks chat to you. This week's episode, we bring back the game 20 questions and we're redoing our top fives with a little bit of a twist. But before that, throughout the week, we got me and Miguel, we have Ro.
G'day.
That's it.
That's it.
It's me and Roey.
The duos today. Pokemon Smash Double Pass.
Here we go.
Potentially on the cards. But alas, no. Sandy's in Vegas.
He's living large.
Yeah. He's sending us snaps of him in the hotel or the airport playing some pokies.
Yeah, he was watching LeBron and Luca the other day.
Yeah, it must be nice. But he's in Vegas for the NRL week, so it's just me and Migs to right the ship. We asked, hey, Kush, do you want to jump on today? And he said, no, I don't.
He said, no, thank you.
Yeah, I'd actually prefer not to join virtually. So, it's just us two today. But I've got a quick story that I wanted to chat about last week. I should have brought it up. But, Migs, are you aware of the Slater and Gordon incident?
No, I'm not.
The email. All right, well, let me indulge you with this because it's actually quite an interesting story. So basically, there's a lady called Marie Ruiz Matthiessen. Okay, she's the chief people officer.
You're allowed to say this name?
Yeah, this
just
is
checking in.
I'm allowed to dox this person.
All right,
it's all over the
chief
news.
people officer.
Yeah, so basically HR, right?
Yep.
She is on her last day or second last day of work. She's quitting, and then apparently, what's happened allegedly is that a email has been leaked and sent firm wide, which reveals 900 of the top executives' salaries.
Oh my God.
Performance reviews and other sensitive information.
Sure.
Right? Old chief people officer Marie is like, oh, well, I don't know where that came from. I've been hacked. And so
it came from her email.
It came from her email,
Right.
but she is claiming, no, I did not leak it. The classic of a genre.
Yeah.
So I want to get your thoughts on this because essentially what I believe has happened is old Marie's leaving. She really hates her workplace, decided to fire a couple of rockets before she leaves, and then all of a sudden Gordon gets cooked.
Do we know any details as to why she's leaving? Was she made redundant? Was she fired?
No, it
her own
just
volition,
says,
just about to leave the firm. That's all we know.
well, the AFR says it was just her last day.
Right.
She's only been there 4 months. So that's
not painting a good picture.
in and of itself is a bit
So
suspicious.
maybe her account's not secure, with 4 months in, didn't set up two-factor authentication type vibe.
yeah.
You never know.
But it's just such a
This is giving. When I went onto your laptop in high school and put heinous things on your Facebook, and then afterwards you have to go, I got hacked.
Yeah, chuck it on the post. This is giving you're not going to even understand this reference. Kumar Sangakkara posting a dick pic on Twitter by accident and saying that he was hacked.
I feel like I've seen a couple of those footballers as well doing that sort of thing, just posting things and hacked. But how can you get hacked? I think there was one where some footballer posted I think his ex-team that he hates, Jolyon Lescott. I actually don't know the story, but his ex-team lost or something. Then he posted a very specific meme about that team, and then he deletes it and it says, "Oh, my phone was in my pocket and it got uploaded in my pocket."
Yeah.
How's your pocket going to your photos, mate? Picking that specific photo and tweeting that, mate.
Yeah,
you tell me.
It's too convenient.
What salaries are we looking at? Do we know?
We're looking
anything
at
juicy, anything spicy?
Honestly, I was desperately trying to find the salaries, but I think that's actually for some reason.
So that didn't get leaked to the AFR.
Well, that didn't get leaked to the public, but it got leaked in obviously to everyone's email.
And Slater and Gordon.
And the thing is, right, obviously what you've done, if you're a Slater and Gordon employee, is opened up that spreadsheet, sussed out your salary, looked at, your buddy Paul next to you, and apparently people are furious because there's discrepancies.
That's why they want you to not talk about your salaries at work, because you don't know what everyone else is getting.
Yeah.
People below you could be getting more.
And so people
cause uproar.
It caused massive uproar. So apparently Slater and Gordon currently, and Slater and Gordon are the no win, no fee lawyers. So they're in complete disarray. But yeah, I don't know. Marie's claiming she's lawyering up herself, saying, mate, it wasn't
She's getting
me.
sued.
Well, no, she's obviously her reputation is kind of going down the gutter.
Reputational damage.
Yeah. So she's come up and nah, I'm going to sort this out. It wasn't me.
Somehow proves she got hacked?
Yeah, just proves she got hacked. But
That's
I don't know if I
crazy.
believe Marie.
I don't believe it either. All right, another update from this week. We've been updating you the past few weeks. Our summer soccer football, six-a-side, if you haven't been keeping up, I don't know where you've been, but just as a recap, we started the season back in, when was it, October, November, something like that. We went the whole regular season undefeated. We were actually ahead by 13 points.
Yeah, massive.
Plus 19 goal difference.
Yeah.
So we
stomping the league.
Stomped the league. Last week we provided an update after our semi-final. We drew that 1-1, I believe. But we were top of the league, so you go through automatically. No extra time, no penalties. Our best player, Glade, slapped someone on the face last week. Our 2 appeals were not successful. So latest update, we go into the final. We're down a man, Glade. We're actually down Sen, which no one knew until 2 hours before, when he sends in the chat, "Hope you win, guys," and the verse not coming, right? And then I get a couple of messages, "Is Sen not coming?" And I'm like, oh, fuck, that's news to me, mate. Yeah. So Sen's not there, Glade's not there, but the rest of the team is there. We got shout out Henry as well. He's been injured like half the season, but mustered up the fitness to come play. So we rock up. Rose actually quite early. Yeah. What happened this week?
We decided to come half an hour before the game. And that was a key tenet, because last time we came, I came late to the game. Everyone else came, on time, but there was no warm up, there was no nothing. And we almost got beaten by a bunch of like 35, 40-year-old blokes.
So you and Hamza, the 2 latest people last week, were the earliest, some of the earliest. So good show from the boys. Everyone was there nice and early, got the warm ups in. We did some proper warm ups for once. We got the ball rolling. How do you think the game went? First half.
The game, look, Glade is a significant loss. He plays in the midfield. Basically, we had me and another guy who were replacing Glade in the midfield.
I can't understate how reliant we are
massively
on this Glade character.
I said last week that even though we stomped in the league, we're 50-50 with this team. And the first half, I would say it was just fine. Like, we weren't under any pressure, but nor were we really delivering any pressure to them. It was just kind of like, whatever, like, how you going?
Because normally it's give it to Glade and magic happens. Yeah. So if you don't have Glade, how's the magic going to happen?
Zero magic in the first half.
Yeah, but then second half, I think similar story, scrappy affair. Not too much going on as well.
Yeah, for me, I didn't feel in danger. Like, I didn't feel like they were creating chances left, right, and center. But then I also felt like we were also not creating those same chances.
Yeah, we defended well. We came in with a plan. Let's defend first, and then we'll attack from there. So it gets to full time. This week there are extra time. There are penalties. The ref let us know 3-minute halves in extra time. Very short. And then if you don't go from there, you go to penalties. It might have been sudden death penalties as well, which is pressure galore.
And we fouled mentally.
All right. So then we get to the first half of extra time, and Kush, I'm going to send you a video. I'd like you to insert the video right here. You've seen the video. You've seen the celebrations. If you have a keen eye, you will be able to tell who the goal scorer is. And he's sitting right opposite of me.
Wow.
Bro, I want you to run me through that period of time.
All right. So extra time, first half of extra time, whatever the 3-minute allotment that we've got. I was playing in the midfield, right? Replacing the heavy boots of Glade. Paul, one of the other players, he's actually playing on the wing. And for some reason, I think the ball, there's a bit of a scrap. Paul ends up, passing the ball aerially to me.
As you can see in the video, of course.
As you can see in the video.
We'll put it up again now.
Right? I have then, what I've done is beautifully used my body, right? Chesting the ball so I'm back to goal at this point. Yeah. So chest, beautifully maneuvering the body onto the right foot, on the half volley. I didn't try to hit it too hard. Just try to time it.
It was nice patience, because you let it bounce a second time. Yeah. Right. Watch the video again, right? If normally, especially, 0-0 extra time, pressure's on, we need to get a goal. Me, myself, I might have snatched at the chance, It bounces once and I might have just tried to smack it as soon as I can, but you had the patience.
Let it bounce
again for the most optimal opportunity.
Defender coming across.
Laced through it.
Yeah, laced through it. Winning goal, 1-0. We scraped through. Thank the Lord we won.
Won the game. The second half of extra time was just scrap city. Just defend galore, boot the ball wherever. Oh my God. One opportunity, right? 1 minute left. Our goalkeeper. So Hamza gets the ball, our goalkeeper. And then I forget who said it. Maybe Garn, maybe Harold. I don't know. Someone just says, send it, Hamza. So he absolutely laces the ball to the car park. Forgetting the rule, the keeper can't kick the ball out of his hands. So we're like, oh no, what's going to happen here? 'Cause sometimes they give, also this competition, the rules are very
rules change week to week.
They change week to week. Sometimes the keeper can have the ball at his feet. The other weeks he can't. Some weeks he can go past halfway. Yeah. Some he can't, right? So we actually don't know what the punishment here will be.
We didn't know the rules for this particular day. Yeah. We weren't given the handbook.
The ref didn't give us the rules for the day.
Exactly.
So we're waiting. I'm thinking, because I'm defending, I'm thinking, oh, this is going to be a penalty.
Yeah.
Because what other opportunity is there? Is there? But the ref, she's standing about 15 meters away from the goal. And she's saying, we'll have a free kick from here, boys. And I'm like, yeah, we'll have a free kick from there, of course. Indirect as well, miss.
No, and then speaking of the ref, first half, maybe like a couple minutes in, one of the midfielders basically like does a bit of a dangerous challenge. And, you know, it's a bad challenge, but it's not like...
It's definitely a foul.
It's definitely a foul, but it's not, you know, reprehensible. And then she pulls out a red card.
Like instantly.
Instant red card.
With confidence.
Yeah. And meanwhile, we're sitting here like, we cannot believe, shell-shocked at what's just happened. And they say, oh, sorry. Like this is supposed to be yellow, my bad.
Oh my God. I was there about to defend this free kick and I'm like, oh, if we have to do this whole game, because it was early on.
No, it was like 3 minutes.
We have to do this
in.
whole game with like 5 players instead of 6.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what's going to happen.
But I wanted to get in the mind of Glade, right? Best player, came to watch, sitting out. Do you reckon there was a little bit of a part of him that wanted us to lose?
Surely not. Surely he's not is he a sicko like that? It's a sick mind. What would you want us to lose?
Well, I've never been like the best player in the team. But in saying that, I'm from a cricket background and that's a highly toxic culture. Like the best feeling that you can possibly have is 100 in a losing side. I had that once. And my goodness, did I feel like the king of the world, because you're sitting there like, boys, any danger? Like, well, what's happening? Like, I've pulled my weight. Where's yours? So if we lose in that final.
It's like the age-old question. Would you rather lose and score a hat trick or win 2-0 and not do anything that game?
So obviously the victory doesn't feel as sweet if you're not playing, right?
I think
that's just a given.
Yeah, I think it's relief though, because I think for Glade, I think he genuinely felt bad. Like after the semi-final, he's like full apology, like, sorry boys, like, because I think he knows how important he is to the team.
Yeah.
And how, to be fair, I think he knows he shouldn't be slapping people regardless of what happens, right? So I think if we lost, I don't think he's happy. I think he's actually feeling a bit guilty.
Should we call him?
We can call him if you'd like. If you want to get a buzz in from Glade.
Yeah, let's get a buzz in from Glade. Yo.
Yo.
All right, quick one. You're on the pod.
Yeah, all right.
Surprise call, Glade.
So we just wanted to get a live reaction. How did you feel after the final?
Oh, the football final? Yeah, good. Relief.
Oh, spot on, Manu. Was there any part of you that wanted us to lose? Smallest bit, be honest.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I don't know where you've come in with this theory, Ro, that he wanted us to lose.
No, I didn't come up with a theory. I was just saying, you know, it's just interesting. I mean, maybe you're just not as toxic as I am. I would have been hoping for us to lose deluxe.
What the
So that I could be a hero or something.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
See, he told you, not at all. Let's put that to bed.
I'm not toxic, bro.
All right, thanks, Glad.
Thank you, Glad.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
So
there you have it.
So there you have it. I don't know where this toxic mindset comes in.
Maybe it's just a cricket thing. I feel like it's just a cricket thing.
Yeah, because if I was in that position, I'd 100%, I'd be nervous. I'd be very nervous.
No,
if I was Glade.
You know what? I wouldn't want us to lose. That's just too far. But
you'd want the game to validate how important you are to the team.
Correct.
Is that what you want?
I think that's how.
I think that happened, right? Because at halftime, normally Glade's in the middle and I played the back and I just fizz balls at him.
Yeah.
That I know he can control and turn and go. I was doing the same thing and to varying success.
Yeah.
So when I subbed off, I'm like, oh, Glade, brother, if you were in the middle today, you'd be cooking. And he's like obviously. So I think that part, I think him watching the game already validates like he could have cooked this thing.
Yeah,
because if we had Glade, honestly, 2-0 easy game. But 1-0 scrap. I was looking forward. So context, we won this competition like 4 years ago. I don't know. Did you play in that
I didn't play that season.
So the context behind that. So we actually tried to play basketball.
What?
Right? Randomly one season.
Yeah.
And I'm like the tallest person. And I'm only like 6 foot, right?
5'11".
So I was solid like 6 foot, maybe 6'1", pushing. And me and Sam, but the rest of the boys are like, they're good at football, but they're short.
Yeah.
So it's like, and we also don't know the rules.
Yeah, no one plays basketball in our friend group.
It was low-key like we watched the NBA, played a bit of NBA 2K on the sticks, and we're like, let's give this inspired. A go, right? So we played basketball. Obviously, we don't know the rules. We're playing against teams that are tall and know how to play and know the rules. Yeah. We're getting rolled every week. And then one of the guys in our team knows the organizer of this whole competition at the time. And it's like, oh, boys, we're actually starting up a summer soccer competition. Wow. Would you guys like to join the first season?
Oh, that was the first season, I think.
Right. Because that's when they just got the artificial grass.
Gotcha.
So we've got the new artificial grass. We'll start a competition. We're like, sure, we'll play. We're depressed that we're losing every week at basketball.
Yeah.
We'll play. And old mate, he put us in the lowest div and we just rolled the competition, man. No danger. And the end of that season, we actually got t-shirts.
Yeah.
We got red t-shirts. I still wear it to bed to this day. It says like competition winners, summer soccer 2017
Does
or whatever
it say
it
the
is.
div?
It doesn't say the div,
beautiful.
right?
Div
Good.
one
So
then.
I could have won Div 1,
Div
competition.
one.
This year, we got medals.
Yeah.
What am I going to do with the medal?
Yeah, I don't care for it.
And it's a thin medal. To be fair, it's heavy. It's not plastic.
No, it's a good quality medal. I'll say that. But like I don't know. I mean, some people have like a trophy cabinet to display. I actually went to my friend's house the other day and it's him and his brother and he has like 10% of the trophies in that cabinet and his brother has like the other 90%.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know what to do with that.
But surely most of those trophies are like, primary school, high school.
Yeah, but it's still for sports.
Not Ride Summer Football Competition 2025.
Well, that's the thing. Like, how much weight do you place on this victory?
Yeah, because another conversation we were having. So, we said it. I scored 2 free kicks in the semi-final for our outdoor. And Rose asked me, is that a top 5, top 3 moment in football, right?
It has to be a top 3 moment in your career.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, I haven't had too many better moments. I scored from close to halfway when I was like under 12s. Like, does that count?
That does count.
And then when we won the summer football competition, the winter football 11-a-side, similar situation where we just rolled the competition, put in Div 2. So can I put much weight on that?
Yeah.
So thinking about it, yes, my free kicks are high. So I posed the same question to Euro after the game winner, good goal as well.
Yeah.
Where does that rank in your football achievements?
I was actually pretty happy with the finish. I watched that video a couple of times.
Yeah, I also wanted to ask you, right? Today's Saturday.
Yeah.
We played on Thursday. Shout out to my missus. She filmed the video.
Yeah.
Filmed the goal. How many times have you watched that from that night till
Honestly,
now?
a fair few. Like that night.
I know, obviously. Are we talking 5, 10, 20, 100?
As in like, because I just wanted to look at it from slightly different angles.
Neutral perspective.
Because, not to be arrogant or whatever, it was a nice finish.
It was a very good goal.
It was a nice finish. And so I was just having a look.
James Rodriguez 2014 World Cup goal, he chests it and volleys it. Similar vibes.
But
right? Continue.
So, and I don't really get much footage because I don't really score that many goals because I play either, in the midfield as like a defensive midfielder. So goals are hard to come by. And so having it on footage was nice. And I was just looking because I was trying to remember what happened in the moment versus
Fever
what's
dream
on,
type vibe.
Yeah, what was on the footage. The thing is, I didn't even remember that defender coming through. Like for me, it just looked like I had a
You're just
clear
laser
shot.
focus on the ball and your connection.
Yeah,
It's
basically.
good.
So I think I watched it like an embarrassing amount of times.
That's fine.
Like, because it's a 4-second clip.
Yeah.
So I watched it like 50 times.
I've watched it like 5, 10 times to be fair.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. It
Good
was
goal. So that goes back to your question. Given a winning goal, 6-a-side, does it go highly in football in terms of is 11-a-side like those achievements better?
This feels like a Mickey Mouse competition because like it's 6-a-side. Like my real heart is 11-a-side.
I think it's the fact that it's just run by one place.
Yeah.
Like anyone can sign up. It's a low barrier to entry.
Yeah.
Like anyone plays. It's a Thursday night, social, whatever.
It's social sport at the end of the day.
Whereas 11-a-side feels, even though that's what we play, is still social, but it feels legitimate.
It feels like, there's much more on the line. And like, I think the season is longer and to win an 11-a-side season, that is it's a much harder thing to do.
And it's hard to win. Like, for example, 11-a-side, we train.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing.
Yes.
And 11-a-side, you can't just rock up, have a laugh and end up winning a competition.
No, because everyone's good. Like if you play 11-a-side, we just paid for registration. It's $60? $450? Something ridiculous like that to play in this competition. Like you're not dropping $450 just to muck around. Like you're there to win. And it's a lot more aggressive, I feel like. There's much more people.
Yeah, there's a lot of stakes in it. It's the structure. I think it's the structure of it that gives it legitimacy.
So where does this rate in my sporting career? Like probably, it was fine. It was good. It was like, it was nice.
It's serviceable.
If I was to tier list, it was a good moment.
Good moment.
The best moment, I was just part of a winning cricket side where we were 9 for 50 batting first, ended up making 150 with the 10th and 11th pair making a 100 partnership. And then we rolled this team who had beaten us during the season for like 120. Unbelievable. I contributed very little to that game, yet I was still stoked about it.
Yeah, I don't think I've won a football competition where it has been like a grind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like we make top 4, but then the semifinals hard, the finals hard. the outdoor competitions I've won, we've just rolled the whole div because we're honestly in the wrong division.
No, there's been a couple actually. Footballing, I've had a couple of highlights to be honest.
You threw up one of your best moments when you rolled my team back in high school about 10-0. What was it? Something like that.
It was like 7-0 and I scored 4 of them.
Yeah, and then on Monday, I had to deal with the fact that on Sunday night, Ro posted on Facebook, haha, just rolled Miguel's team. And I have to come into school like, oh yeah, I got dicked around on Saturday.
In high school, when I was playing like under 16s, under 17s, those competitions were actually really hotly contested. There was one year where we lost the final in penalty shootouts and then came back the next year and won the final in penalty shootouts. That actually would be my top sporting moment as well because I put a penalty in. Yeah. There you go. Mate, that was, mate. I'll tell you what, the nerves that you feel in that moment are truly unbelievable.
Depends. The relief when it goes in.
Yeah, the absolute relief.
No, I remember in high school, I lost the penalty shootout, a semi-final. And then the guy that scored the winning goal took his shirt off and did a lap of the field, mate. Yeah. Ingrained in my brain, man. Hate to see it. But fair, yeah, because my missus was also asking, after the game, what was your feeling? Because I wasn't too happy. Like, I wasn't like overtly happy. And she's like, I thought you'd be happy. Like you said on the pod, this is like my New Year's resolution is to win a competition, but it was more just a relief for me that we like got the job done essentially.
Yeah. It's like when you ask Olympic athletes, like, how do you feel after winning gold? It's more relief. It's, I'm not comparing us to winning gold.
What is it? Division 3 Thursday football. Michael Phelps winning,
Yeah, we feel the same thing. Me and Michael, we feel the same.
Relieved after the grind.
Yeah. So we can empathize with him actually.
Exactly.
No, but they say it's like a massive achievement, but it's like they just feel like they're empty afterwards. Like I don't really know what to do.
But I think we win 11 aside. We'll look forward now. 11 aside, we're looking all right. We've lost some key players, but we're getting some good players in.
Yeah. We should be fine. But
this
is enough soccer chat. Mate, how long has it been? We just indulged ourselves.
We've indulged. All right, we'll play Rose goal one more time. There you go. All right. We've seen Rose goal one more time.
Yeah, enough.
Let's move on. But it's somewhat related. We have soccer season come up in like a month. No, and I want to get fit.
Okay.
Right? And at work, oh my God, there've been a lot of workshops on the capabilities of AI. Right? Especially Gemini, right? And one of them is because sometimes it doesn't link up with the internet, right? It has to go off its own brain low key.
Sure.
But this is one where it just scours the whole internet research and then spits back your answer, right? So what I've done, I've used the AI and be like, I am an average man. I have soccer coming up in 1 month.
Yeah.
How can I get fit within 1 month, starting from zero, just essentially, right? And my God, has it found like 20, 30 sources online, specific to football as well.
Nice.
Come up with a plan for Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. I've said 3 times a week, I'll do some fitness.
Yeah.
Just come up with a 4-week plan. I'm going to try and do this plan and I'll somehow.
What's the plan?
The plan is like Monday is sprints. Wednesday is endurance. And then Friday is like you set up like it's a specific drill. Like you set up a box and you do like sort of box sprints, that sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
And it scales up, right? For example, first week, Wednesday, the endurance is 20 minutes. Then second week is like 30 minutes. And then 35 minutes. And then same with the sprints and the box drills. You like graduate. So it's a good plan.
Yeah.
It gave me like 10 paragraphs on why this is important.
Well, that's good.
The history of this. So I'll give that a read, but I have a plan. I don't know how I'm going to measure start to finish, but I'm going to do the plan and see how I go.
Do a B test before and afterwards.
Maybe I'll do a starting run and then I'll do an ending run and see if it's much better. But that's my update.
Are you using AI in work a lot?
I feel like I should. I'm not, but dude, it was a 1 hour workshop, and it revolutionized the way I think about things.
Why?
For example, like, because obviously once you ask your questions and it gives you an answer, right? But like, you can use, I didn't realize the capabilities you could use for like Excel, for example, or like
what can you use for Excel?
As in, like, you don't have to know VLOOKUPs, for example. You don't have to know the formulas.
Right.
You can just tell it, I need to do this. You can give it the data as well, spit out a result.
Yeah.
And it does it. I'm a chump here.
Yeah,
figuring out how to use
doing
VLOOKUP and stuff. What a waste of time that is. And then, like, emails, you can, like, first of all, summarize your emails. You can give it starting points to write out her email. You can give it notes from a meeting. It'll summarize all that.
Yeah.
You can give it notes and it can spit out a podcast, for example.
Really?
Yeah.
Our jobs are in danger.
Yeah, dude. I think about that actually. Stuff like that. There's so many use cases at work that I feel like I'm a chump for using Google.
Yeah.
Typing in what I need and manually like looking through things.
Dare I suggest I'm a heavy AI user at work.
Oh.
Like almost every single task I do has some sort of component. Like
So what's your input?
my input, because like I have to
You do the AI. From Jira to AI, that's your input.
No. That actually I have to do manually, but it's like coming up with ideas for experiments and stuff, right? So like basically all I do at work is just come up with ideas to test in the app. And so all I'm doing with AI is just using it as like a bouncing wall. And then ChatGPT, I paid for like the plus version.
Yeah.
They have that new tool called Deep Research, which maybe is what you use potentially.
Similar.
And it takes, so you put in like your prompt. Also prompting as well is like a
There's an art to
skill
prompting,
in and of itself. So I've learnt the art of like prompting, which by the way, sometimes writing my prompt takes maybe just as long as actually doing the task that the AI would generate.
Yeah.
So I write the prompt. Sometimes I use other AIs to generate a prompt for ChatGPT. And so I've done that. I've been like, hey, blah, blah, blah. I've used Deep Research. It then thinks for like 5 minutes.
Good generates.
But that's like an eternity in the AI world, like 5 minutes it's thinking for. And then it generates like the most detailed plan and like ideas and roadmap and strategy and all that sort of stuff. It's,
Yeah, because normally what would you do? You'd search, I just say ideas for experiments. You got to read article 1, it'll give you 5 examples. Article 2, it'll give you 10 examples. Article 3 will be a bullshit article. Number 4, right?
Yeah.
Does it all for you, collates, and then just appropriate for work.
Here. And then you just take
How
it
many
to your
jobs
contacts.
are on the line with these advancements?
Dude, like to be perfectly honest, I think most jobs are on the line. Genuinely, I think they are.
Yeah.
White collar jobs.
But then what are they going to get replaced with?
Dude.
AI prompters.
Well, no, we were at our friend at soccer was telling us that he's a salesperson selling the AI tool to other companies, which is going to replace his job. Like Salesforce AI, what's it called? Salesforce
something
agent or something
agent
like that.
Agent AI. Something
Yeah, whatever.
Agent Force.
Agent Force, that's
There
the
we
one,
go.
right?
Not sponsored.
That's the most dystopian thing
It's so
I've ever heard
dystopian,
of.
man.
He's selling the tool.
The better he is at his job, the more likely he's going to lose his job. Essentially, is what's happening.
Yeah, and Salesforce is hiring heaps of salespeople just to sell this product. It's like, what's going on? Anyways, I got a quick one. So I was in Parramatta the other day, and the West is a beautiful place. I love it. But parking, I've never had so much competition when it comes to parking spots. So first of all, I'm trying to park at East Street car park, right?
Yeah.
And I've never had the fact, like my indicator is on the spot and I'm waiting for a car to pull out and the spot is open, right? First thing that happened is someone from behind me has driven like, people go around.
Yeah.
So if I'm waiting for the spot, people will go around me.
They don't want to wait behind you. They
Correct.
just want to move on.
They just want to go around me and then, find a spot.
Yep.
So this guy, so sneaky, he timed it in such a way that he's gone around me. That car that I was waiting for has pulled out and then he's reverse parked into that spot. And I'm sitting here like,
what?
I am actually furious, right? So
what do you even do?
So I to be fair, I got a bit like, because I had been driving around that car park for
I
like
can
15
imagine.
minutes.
East Street's pop. Did you go on like a Saturday type vibe? Oh, very popular.
It was popping, right? So I've just lent on the horn a little bit. Like usually, and for like a good like 3 or 4 seconds. And then his missus in the side just gives me a spray like, F off, like, what are you doing? I'm like, dude, what's doing here? That was the first thing. And then I couldn't even find a spot in East Street. So I went back out.
Oh my God.
Going into the streets of Parramatta. And it's pretty chockers at that stage. And then what happened was I had put my indicator on. A car from the other side of the road has just gone straight in. And I'm sitting here like,
it's a doggy dog world,
It
man.
is a doggy dog world, but I've never felt that or I've never experienced that in any other suburb.
I don't think I've experienced this, but to be fair,
Getting cut off, like
getting cut off twice. Even once. I don't know. I think people respect. I thought you were going to say something like someone stood in the spot type situation.
No. Like that. I mean, that I'm just running. I'm not running them over, but I'm reversing
nudging
slowly
them.
into
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because what can you even do?
No, you can't do anything.
Because their car's already parked.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? You're in your car. What are you going to do? Get out?
No, well, Cindy was saying like, okay, I was obviously not going to do anything, but let's say I was actually some, road
hot.
rage guy.
Yeah.
Like then their car, you see their car on the spot. You just come back and you just, puncture a tire or something like that.
Maybe a little scratch. Man.
Yeah, with the keys, just key the car a bit.
Got to make sure there's no dash cams, not a Tesla, no cameras.
That is true.
Type sitch.
But it's yeah. So I think I've adopted the style of like highly aggressive driving.
How do you prevent this?
You can't prevent, like you just have to, I think you just have to, if the car that you're waiting for is coming out, you just have to start inching at that point. Like usually what I do is I wait for the car to kind of be free.
Like a respectful human being.
Yeah. And then I go in and take my spot. But now what I think I need to do is just like not give them as much space if there's someone that I think is in my way.
You give them the space where you're not. So if you're going to go front in,
show them their weak foot.
Yeah, exactly. Show them down the line. You show them the exit, but you absolutely block anything behind you. Yeah, exactly. As you said, start inching because the car couldn't have gone around. But I wouldn't have even expected that.
No, you don't expect it driving. And it happened twice in the same day. And I was actually fuming. I wasn't rattled. I was seeing red. I was absolutely seeing red.
Did you find a park?
Yeah, but then it's like half an hour later and it's just like, what's the point?
Damn. Game this week, we bring back 20 questions. The game is simple. Ro and I have prepared a person or a place or a thing, and the other person has 20 yes or no questions to be able to guess what that thing is. You can now ask anything as long as the answer is yes or no. As simple as that. Ready to begin, Ro?
Let's go.
I will start. Ask me away.
All right, let's go. The classic question. Male or is it a male?
Yes.
All right.
Damn.
There you go. 50% of the population eliminated.
It could have been a place or a thing as well. Dude.
I know.
He's ruled that out.
Yeah, I've human psychology. Is this person alive currently?
Yes.
Okay. Is this person under 30 years of age?
No.
Okay. So male, alive, over 30. And that's what? That's count the questions.
3 questions.
All right. Is this person, I'm knowing Manu, is this person is athlete?
No.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Is this person a musician?
No. 5 questions down, Ro.
Is this person an actor or actress, but actor?
No.
What?
6 questions.
Is this person a YouTuber?
No, 7 questions.
All right. Now we're actually getting into dire straits here. Is this person famous?
Yes.
All
8.
right. Okay. We'll go. We should have started there. So not an actor, not a sports person, not a YouTuber. What else did I say? That's it.
But famous.
But famous. But for what? That's the real question.
That's $1 million question, some might even say.
You know what I mean? Like, if you're not famous for those things, what can you be famous for?
Don't know, mate.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, are they a poet or something? Like, are they? You wouldn't do an author. It's not J.K. Rowling, his husband. All right. Now it gets a little bit tricky. I just need to get one which points me in the right direction.
Male, over 30 as well.
Yeah.
Thrown that in.
But it's not like the traditional paths. Okay. Is this person I can't even ask if they're in a TV show. Has this person been in the news in the last 30 days?
Probably.
All right. So I'm thinking politician. Is it a politician now? Is it a politician?
Yes.
All right. Here we go.
I think that's 9.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter because I'm going to go to the next 3. Sure.
All right, here we go. Lock in.
Is this the prime minister? Is this the leader of a Western country?
No.
All right.
10.
So now I'm thinking politician of non-Western countries, which is actually insane. How could I possibly know this person? Do you know is it the Prime Minister of Uganda?
No, I've not gone like left of field. You 100% know this person.
Okay. But it's not a Western country that they're a politician of.
Is that your question?
That was my question.
No, you said leader.
Oh, okay. It's not a leader. Yeah. Good question. All right. So not
there
a leader.
I've steered you in the right direction.
All right. So not a president or a prime minister.
I'm counting that as question 11, by the way.
Okay, that's fine.
So they are of the Western politician, the Western world.
So it's not Donald Trump. It's a male over 30. Is the politician in Australia?
No. 8 more questions, Ro.
Is the politician in the US?
Yes.
Okay.
7 more questions.
That was probably an obvious answer. But he's not Donny. And I don't really know. Is it JD, bruv? Is it
JD Vance?
Is it JD Vance? Is it JD Vance?
No.
I don't know. Who's the other people? Is he currently in politics?
Yes.
Okay, so American politician.
You have 6 more questions.
American
male politician over 30.
Yeah, obviously. And he's currently in politics.
And he's not
Donald Trump. And he's not
Donny. And
JD.
not JD Vance.
Right. Is Sleepy Joe still in politics? Or is he like?
I'll help you out. Sleepy Joe's not in office anymore.
Yeah,
mate.
yeah. Okay. And you're saying I know this person?
You 100% know this person.
Okay.
I think the people at home are screaming at you as well.
Well, it's not the president and it's not the vice president.
Yeah.
Who's the other? Is there
I'm
another
waiting
guy?
for your brain to just
No, is it the other?
click.
Hang on. Who's the opposition? It's the opposition person.
No.
Okay.
You have 5 more questions.
Is it that obvious?
Yes, I think it is.
I feel like
What
I
was
should
your
be
question?
here
In the
right now.
news in the past 30 days.
Yeah.
And I said probably.
Probably.
I would like to say yes, actually.
Okay.
I don't know for what though, but yes, I'm going to say yes.
Is it Jeff Bezos? No. Oh, Elon Musk is not a politician.
It is Elon Musk.
Elon Musk is not a politician.
Elon Musk is the head of Department of Government Efficiency.
Doge. Yeah, I know he's
That
part of
is-
Doge.
Part senior advisor to the president. If you're telling me that's not in office, I don't know what is.
Dude, that is so misleading. This guy is.
It's yes or no questions. I
No,
answered yes or no, lad.
No, I know. But describing Elon Musk as a politician is
You
outrageous.
ask if they're a politician. If I say no, I'm technically lying, so I can't.
Does that mean, like, yeah.
I haven't gone out of my
No,
way.
he's just a dude. No, that is actually incorrect, right? If I work for the
Sure.
ATO, I'm not a politician.
Shush, you are. He's in office. He's in office.
He's like the advisor.
But he's in office.
What do you mean he's in office? He didn't get elected.
Department of Government Efficiency is
Yeah.
part of the Trump administration. That is in politics.
No,
That is in office.
no, dude.
People here,
This is outrageous.
here, the prime minister appoints the head of treasury, the head of whatever.
Yeah.
They're not elected, but same thing.
Yeah. Ah, whatever. Semantics.
government efficiency is a legitimate office in our eyes is another question. But by the book, he's in politics.
So Elon, have you seen what he's doing? It's actually pretty interesting.
No.
He's basically apparently his theory is that the government's so inefficient, it's all corrupt. Apparently America's like paying, paychecks to people who are dead. So he's gotten an email sent out to like the whole of the government, employees being like, tell me what you did at work today and give me this week and give me 5 bullet points of what you did at work. And if you don't reply, he's taking that as an immediate resignation. Mate.
People on the chopping block.
Yeah, if they don't reply, because some of them are dead. Some of them,
Oh.
I don't know, like obviously just don't like the micromanaging, so they're not going to reply. They'll get kicked. Yeah, so Elon,
Smart, not bad. But bro, you got it in, I want to say 16 questions plus a hint.
plus a hint. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's go, Migs. Your turn.
All right. Question 1. Is it a person?
Yes,
Are they male?
they are male.
Why'd you have to think about that?
Oh, just
Damn.
tossing
Are
up
they
between two right now.
Are they currently alive?
They are alive.
Are they in sport?
They are not in sport.
All right, 5th question. Are they in music?
Nah.
Are they in TV/movies?
Yes.
Oh my God. Are they currently acting?
No, I don't think so.
Damn, 7 questions deep. Are they really famous?
I would say they are really famous.
Okay.
It's 8.
Did I ask if they're alive? Yeah, I did. That was like my 3rd question.
Yeah.
And he said yes, I think.
I'll just tell you they're alive.
All right. I think that was
I'm not
alive.
I'm
All
not
right.
going Charlie Chaplin,
All right. Alive. Alive, male, actor of sorts. Currently, you said not currently. You
He's-
don't think currently.
I don't think they're acting currently.
Is he American?
No. 9.
Is he British?
Yeah. 10.
Oh, mate. British.
Let me just double check. No, I'm pretty sure.
So, most probably British.
Yeah.
Old male actor.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. You got 10 questions down.
Dude, I'm going to burn these 10 questions like it's nothing. Is he famous for a specific show or movie?
Yeah.
All right.
11.
One show or one set of one
I'll give you a movie.
a movie. All right. Famous for a movie. I'm thinking, but I don't know anything. That's the problem. I'm thinking
you know this person.
I'm thinking like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. What else am I thinking? But potentially old. The Gandalf.
In your lifetime.
My lifetime, bro. I'm an old chap. Something in my lifetime. Is he in Harry Potter?
No.
All right. What other big, you said movie, right?
Mhm.
Big movies. I can't think of any. What is it? Fast and Furious? Probably not. What else is there? Well, what am I thinking? Rush Hour.
Jackie Chan's not British.
And I know him. What else? Lord of the Rings? He's in Lord of the Rings.
Nah. 13.
Movies. I reckon Kush is editing this, screaming at me as well.
No,
That's the
this, I
problem.
feel like at this stage, you've got to get another clue here.
Are they white? Is he white?
Yeah, he's white. 14.
An old white British.
He's not that old.
An older. Is he? Has he played a superhero?
No.
Okay, don't worry about it
15.
then.
Who are you thinking?
I was thinking like Christian Bale,
Mm.
the old Batman.
He's currently acting though.
Who knows? Not acting. How can you say that with confidence? But they're not that old. Who could it be?
All right. I'll give you the other movies he's played in, but he's
Except
not
the-
but he's not the
Okay.
iconic one. James Bond, Never Say Never Again. Scooby-Doo in 2002. Love Actually in 2003 and Wonka in 2023. So maybe he's still acting.
Who was in Wonka recently? Was that Timothy Chalamet's movie?
That's the one, yeah.
Who else was in there? I'm thinking now like in Love Actually. Was Hugh Grant in that? Is he British?
Yeah,
Is it Hugh Grant?
It's not Hugh Grant.
Damn.
That was a good guess though. 17.
Which they in Love Actually, Wonka.
He's also like a comedian.
I don't really know comedians like that. Who's coming to mind? British comedian. Not currently acting. Is it? My brain is going to. But then like James Corden, isn't that?
I wouldn't say he's a comedian.
Exactly? It's by the book, mate. Michael McIntyre. That's the only other one.
Like not yeah. You wouldn't
Not
have been
stand-up.
familiar with his comedy, but like he acts in comedic movies is what he's known for.
What'd you say? What was the first movie you said?
I think I said
It was a series of sorts. No, you said a James Bond movie.
yeah.
Someone that was in a James Bond movie.
But it's Never Say Never Again. That was in 1983. You got no idea. Love Actually, Wonka, and he played Zazu, the voice person for Zazu in The Lion King. And then he did something in 2007 which skyrocketed him.
Dude, I don't know. Am I dumb?
No, I don't think you're dumb.
Is it? How many questions do I have? I'm just going to burn my
You
questions.
have two more.
Is it Daniel Craig?
No.
Is it Ian McKellen, the guy that played Gandalf?
No.
All right, I didn't get it. That was 20 questions.
It was Mr. Bean or Rowan Atkinson.
Oh my goat, dude. He's my goat, man. I love Mr. Bean. Dude, I used to wear ties to preschool because of Mr. Bean.
Did you actually?
Yes. How did I miss my goat, bro?
The number one, that's
I'm fuming. I'm actually fuming. Man. He's in Blackadder as well, bro. Come on. If you threw that in, I reckon I'm getting
you
it.
got it. It didn't say that on the Wikipedia.
Damn, bro. Damn. Well, I didn't get it. Ro got the first one. We'll do one more round. I've got something in mind. Ro, ask away.
Something. Okay.
Something, someone, somewhere.
Is it a person?
No.
Okay. Okay. But this could be like, oh, it's the couch that we're sitting on.
No, it's not like a very niche or
All right.
specific.
Is it a landmark?
No.
Is it a country?
No.
Is it a city?
No, that's 4 questions.
Damn it. Okay. Now we got to try and find the way. This is really just a coin flip. So it's not a country, it's not a city, it's not a landmark. It's not a person.
I would love
apparently.
for you to get this within 10.
I don't think I could get it in 10. Like I've got to, is it, would I find this in an IKEA showroom?
No.
Would I find it in Bunnings?
No.
Okay. here
It's
we
like
go.
7 or 6. I'll give you 6.
6. Okay. Will I even get the right genre? That is the question. So it's not like an object. Could it be? Now I'm thinking like, is it a river? Like, is it the Nile? Is it? Do you know what I mean? Like, you know how hard this is.
You want to figure out if it's a thing or a place, brother?
Well, okay. Is it a thing?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's not the Nile River. It's not whatever.
Yeah, it's the bloody boat on the Nile River.
No. It's a very
Okay.
big thing. It's not like a TCB mug.
Yeah. But how would I do you even have questions that I can narrow this down? Like, how would I even get this? Like,
No, if it's a thing,
Yeah.
you got to start thinking of
All right.
genres of things.
Yeah, I'm thinking about genres of things, and all I got in my head right now is like stadiums. I've got like book cabinets.
I'm going to count a stadium and stuff like that as a place. And I said it's not a place.
Okay, all right. So it's a thing. Would I use it at school?
No.
No. Would I use it on a sports field?
No.
Is this a thing for adults?
Yes.
All right, what's that? 11 probably.
We'll give you 11.
Okay. Do you use it daily?
Like me personally,
No, is it supposed
people
to
use
be
it daily.
used?
Yes.
Okay. So could it be like a toothbrush? I recently went to the dentist.
Getting very cold, or
A water pike? No.
very cold.
Now I'm thinking, is it supplementation? It's daily. You know, people drink Milo daily. That's what I used to do as a kid. For
You're thinking
adults,
too small picture. in my
yeah, I know.
eyes.
Think big. You know, think 15,000 feet aerial view type vibes.
Yeah.
All right. So people use it daily. Is it the train?
It's not the train, bro.
Is it the bus?
Is that another question?
Yeah.
It's not the bus, bro. You're quite cold.
Okay. That's 13.
13.
Steer me in like a direction.
Think
Daily use.
things of value.
And that you use daily, that's a value? Oh, is it a car?
No.
Okay.
When I mean value,
15.
I mean commerce,
Yeah, yeah,
trade,
yeah.
you know,
right.
that sort of thing.
On
Not day to day, I will use this functionally.
Yeah.
Think in
I
that
understand.
lens.
I understand. All right. And you're saying you don't use it daily,
I don't use it daily.
but people use it daily. So it's not like you're.
And another hint is I've dabbled in it.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking, okay, is it physical?
No.
All right, so it's virtual. Is it cryptocurrency? Is it Bitcoin?
It is Bitcoin. There
Dude,
you go.
I've got an abstract concept. It's actually outrageous. All right.
All right, lucky last.
Lucky last. Give me a second. Now, let me just. Do you want a thing? No, the thing is crazy. The thing is actually crazy because like you have to go through every category of thing ever. All right, let's go. I got one.
All right, lucky last. Is it a place, Ro?
No,
Is it a person?
it is a person.
Is it a sports person? Oh my God, it's a maybe sports person.
No, not a sports person.
That's 3 questions. Are they alive?
They're alive.
Male.
They are male.
Male, alive, not a sports person. Is it an online personality?
Yeah, they're online, but like that's not.
Fine, another question. Is their fame mainly from online things? I.e., I don't know,
Nah.
YouTuber, streamer, vlogger, et
No,
cetera,
no,
et cetera.
no.
All right.
6.
Are they an actor?
Nah.
Are they a politician?
Nah.
Jesus Christ.
This
Are they
should be gettable.
Are they a business person?
Yes. 9.
Who is like a business person that Ro couldn't give me a confident answer about, like sports person? Are they Australian?
Nah.
Are they American?
Yes. 11.
Would you say they're like among the richest people in the world?
No.
No. So not like the Zuckerbergs of the world.
Not the Zucks. No.
Not the Jeffies of the world. Which business person was the main
Business person.
business
Yeah.
was the main thing you said yes to.
But I think I've led you in an interesting direction here, unfortunately.
Do they dabble in other things aside from business?
Yeah, I guess so. 13.
Oh my God. Who's a business person that's like not just business? That maybe because I'm thinking the reverse, like sports people that are business people, but
Right.
like the LeBrons of the world. But that's not the case because you said no to that.
I think business people who dabble in sports potentially.
Dabble in what way? Do they invest? Do they play? Do they watch? Are they just known for fucking?
You've done 13 questions.
Are they under 40?
Nah. but let me double check it.
So most likely a young geezer.
No. I said no to that.
Oh, so over 40.
Over 40.
Do they appear in a TV show?
Nah. Oh. Yeah, they do.
Are they
technically?
Are they like a main person in a TV
No.
show? No. I was thinking Mark Cuban,
Who's
who's a main person on Shark Tank.
that is actually a good guess.
Who owns Dallas Mavericks.
I would say go
Ballpark.
along that line. Just go along that stream here. You're on 16
So a business
questions.
person that maybe does guest appearances on TV potentially. But Ro knows that, so it's a. Oh, who else is there? Do you know that I know this person?
Yeah, of course you know this person. Of course you know this person.
All right. Is he Asian?
No, he's not Asian.
Oh, Jack Ma of the world. I don't even know if that guy's American.
No, I think Mark Cuban, sports business. That's it. Nah, nothing?
Nothing's come to mind. Is their main business like customer goods?
Nah.
So what is he, SaaS or some shit? Seriously.
Now I'm scared that I've led you astray here. He
Are
lives in Vegas. It's Vegas, big Vegas town.
Who could it be? Are they infamous?
Yeah. As in like, they've had scandals for sure.
How many questions had? Like 17 or something?
Yeah. Couple more.
I'm thinking like the Dan Bilzerians of the world, bro.
Yeah, honestly, he's in that same ilk. Like not Dan, but like if I was to think about the
He's
most
in a
misogynistic people potentially, he'd be in the top 3.
Is it Andrew Tate?
It's not Andrew Tate,
Misogynist.
but it's again like just one step removed potentially.
Who's in that? So there's Andrew Tate, there's Dan Bilzerian. Who's in that group of misogynists? Probably like a entrepreneur.
Misogynist might be a bit
Maybe
but he's
associated with
major associations with that kind of crew.
I don't know, man.
It's gonna be another Rowan Atkinson all over again.
Oh, bro, you're gonna say it? I'm gonna be like, damn it, bro, I should have gotten it.
One more guess.
One more guess. American. I'm all out, bro.
Do you want me to reveal it?
Is it Sneeko?
It's not Sneeko. Would Dana White have rung bells? President of the UFC?
Ah, damn. Garden Path Sport, you're right. He's not
He's
so
a business-
misogynist, yeah, actually.
Yeah, he like
How
beat
could
his
I've
wife.
how could I have gone there, dude? But that's how would I have gone there? Or it's something I should have just like clued on to.
I don't know. It's very hard for me to
Dana.
see the other side of it.
Dana. Oh well, bro, you've done well. I've had a stink about game's a game.
Game's a game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we're doing top 5s with a bit of a twist. So I'm actually going to be asking Miguel what his top 5 are of a particular category. He's got to rattle them off the top of his head. We're going to have to figure out, whether we agree. We're going to find some consensus here.
Highly subjective. This is not top 5 richest people, right? This is
No.
highly subjective, and I want you at home to tell us if we're right or wrong.
These are purely vibes based. So, Migs, give me your top 5 bubble tea orders.
All right. In 5th, I have gone a bit left center here. I've gone a lychee black tea with lychee jelly.
I've never heard of anyone ordering that.
If you go on fruit teas, and I'm going to actually extend this to a fruit tea matching with the jelly flavor.
Yeah.
So you go peach black tea with a peach jelly.
Yeah.
That is an unreal combination. It is refreshing because it's not heavy like all the milky ones, but you're getting a strong flavor with the syrup, with the tea. It's light and refreshing. The jelly as well accompanying it. I've got to put it 5th.
Okay. What's 4th?
At 4th, I have a taro milk tea.
Yeah, I'll agree with
I
this.
love a taro milk tea. It is honestly one of the best flavored milk teas. If you're thinking about fruits or you're thinking about flavors, it is one of the best up there. But it doesn't crack my top 3.
That's fine. That's fine because I think with taro milk teas, I only like them at specific places.
So they're hit and miss.
They're massively hit and miss. They're probably the most inconsistent bubble tea order.
So if your favorite is a taro milk tea, you don't think you can confidently go anywhere,
Nah.
order it and be happy.
Correct. But with like lychee fruit tea, right? They all taste the same really.
Yeah, play on. Right.
Give me 3.
3, I have a creme brulee milk tea.
No.
This, my golly gosh, specific places, Machi, for example, where they get the tea, they put the nice little foam on top, they put the powdered sugar on, and they burn it. It is a lovely addition because when you, for example, if you mix it, you get the nice caramelized, concentrated sugar flavor in the tea.
No,
Not a fan?
As in, like, I'm sure it tastes good. Sorry, are you talking the most, like, the best tasting flavors? Is that what we're doing right now?
The top flavors, yes.
Okay, because I'm thinking, like, most popular flavors. And I have not seen a friend order a creme brulee.
Because they don't know.
Traditionally not a Taiwanese dessert, potentially.
Because they don't know. The creme brulee one, it hits so nice.
Where do I get
It's
a
better
creme
than just
brulee?
like Machi, for
Yeah.
example.
Anywhere else?
The other
Gongcha,
flavor, like King
potentially?
Teas, for example.
Okay.
They'll probably do one.
So not a standard.
It's not a standard order, but if it's available, I highly recommend you go get it. It's going to change your life. It's better than adding just sugar in a normal milk tea. It adds depth and flavor.
Okay. Give me number 1 then.
Number 2.
What's number 2 on your list?
Number 2, I've gone the classic. I've gone a pearl milk tea. Safe, reliable. Most places, if you don't do pearl milk tea well, you shouldn't be a bubble tea place,
Yeah,
first of
I
all.
agree.
So most places do it well. If you're looking for a staple classic, it hits the spot.
Mm.
All right, number 1, I have gone a brown sugar milk tea.
Oh.
For example, if you go Jingfu Tang, the famous Taiwanese place, it's all over the world actually. They've got a couple in Australia, a couple around the globe. They do the brown sugar pearls, for example, in front of your face. They got a big pot of it and they do it properly.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get that with the brown sugar milk tea. That is the number 1 if it's available and you can tell they're doing it properly. Go get it. You won't be disappointed.
Yeah, I think the list is good. I'm a sucker for brown sugar milk tea. Like that, I think is my.
Senny's a fan of the brown sugar fresh milk, bro. Doesn't even get the tea. Doesn't even get the pearls, bro. He just wants sugar and milk.
Yeah, I mean, really,
It's like
what's
breast
wrong?
milk, bro. The most primal combination. Sugar and fats.
I have a friend who used to run like a bubble tea DIY place, and when I
Yeah.
went to their factory, they gave me like the syrups to make it at home, and they're like, "Oh, which one do you want?" I immediately give me that brown sugar milk tea.
It just hits, man. It's just concentrated sugar and it's so nice.
Yeah, I literally still have the syrup. So, if you want to have a brown sugar milk tea,
Right.
I can provide it for literally $0.
I might have to come over and make my own.
give it a go.
That's my top 5 bubble teas. Ro, what are your top 5 Asian entrees?
All right. This might be controversial, but I want you, because we've all had these dishes, and I actually want to get your thoughts
As an Asian.
as an Asian on what this ranking looks
Play
like.
on.
So number 5, I've got satay chicken,
Satay chicken.
satay skewers.
I like the shout.
Mhm.
I think it's actually adequately placed because I normally don't get it because it takes forever to come
It does.
and it's quite expensive.
It is expensive. And
Those are the hold back, but that dish itself,
delightful.
delightful.
Absolutely. Unbelievable. Like satay chicken, if I see it on the menu, if I'm seeing a satay chicken and I'm in the mood for an entree, it's coming down the pipeline.
But the problem is when places don't do it properly.
Correct.
Like the chicken is dry, for example, or it's just like generic satay sauce.
Yeah. I'm okay with the satay. I'm okay with the chicken being dry because you're just dousing it with satay sauce, so like no issues. But there are places who do a bad satay sauce.
Yeah.
And that, I mean, at that stage, it's just chicken.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Dry
good.
chicken.
Dry chicken.
All right.
And number 4, I'm going the seafood pancake.
Seafood pancake. That is a delightful entree. I don't know if it's an entree per se.
Absolutely, it's an entree.
I get that alongside the incredible gangjung.
yeah, so do I.
respectfully.
But that's the starter before you have the chook.
I like the shout because people like me, we're not going to think of it as an entree, but it is a delightful entree. If I see it on the menu,
Yeah.
it has to be talked about. It has to be considered. We're either getting it,
Correct.
or if we're not getting it, something incredible has to beat it.
Yeah. Like if I'm at a Korean restaurant, right? Like the order's the same. If I go to a fried chicken plate, the order is honestly the same every single time.
Seafood pancake,
Seafood
whole
pancake.
chicken, 2 different flavors.
Yep, correctamundo, bang, see you later. And that's it, happy days. Unless you have a
like it.
vegetarian, you get a kimchi pancake and call it a day, but seafood pancake.
I've gone to places, but the way people do it is very different. I find 'Cause
Heavily.
some places like to not burn it, but like char it a little.
Yeah.
Some of the seafood selection's a bit rogue. Sometimes other places have actual seafood in it, like calamari.
But I still
You can
think-
tell there's squid, calamari, et cetera, et cetera. Some people, the pancake batter isn't great.
Yeah.
Other places, it's like nice and thick and like fluffy.
No, but this is we're just saying things about different restaurants. Like,
That's true.
they can't make good food.
But in terms of good entree, in my eyes, I want to be able to know that is a reliable.
But are you
I've been
not?
disappointed by seafood pancakes. I think that's where my trauma comes
That's fair.
in.
But that's why it's only number 4.
Play on.
All right. And you let me know if I'm missing any heavy hitters at the end of this.
Number 3,
Number
Ro.
3, I've gone Xiaolongbao.
That is class. That is class.
I've gone number 3 though.
That is class. Of all the dumplings, I think it is up there. I don't know if you put dumplings 1 or 2, but it is a good dumpling because it's not too heavy as well. Sometimes you get like those fried buns, for example, or the fried dumplings, especially as an entree. You want it to be light and subtle.
So my first experience with xiaolong bao was at Din Tai Fung.
Din Tai Fung?
That was the first time I had it. And I didn't, first of all, I didn't know. No one taught me the technique, right? You puncture the bloody dumpling.
On the spoon.
On the spoon.
You add some vinegar, some soy sauce if you'd like, some chili if you actually would like.
I didn't get any of that kind of guidance.
Yep.
I simply just popped it in my mouth. Didn't even know it exploded. And it burnt the top of my tongue.
Oh, it's...
And I thought, what the hell is this? Why have I been sabotaged? The next time I went, someone taught me how to correctly eat it. And I thought, wow, this is unbelievable. Best dumpling I have. There's no more dumplings on this list, but it's the number 1 dump. Is that a fair statement?
That is a very fair statement. I would agree with you there.
All right. Number 2. Number 2, I've gone prawn toast.
Oh, I love a prawn toast.
Now,
it would be top 2 for me, dude. And I don't know if it'd be 2.
I don't know. I love a prawn toast. Dude. I don't know. And it's rare. It's not a common food. So when I see it, I am absolutely ravenous. In fact, tonight I'm going to get prawn toast.
Oh, mate. The thing is, it is a bread. So for those of you that know, it is just white sliced bread, tip top, for example. They squish it, I think. And on top, they have a mixture of prawns. So they dice up some prawn. They put like whatever seasonings on there. Sesames, the shallots, the green onions of the world. They put it on, pat it down. They just deep fry the whole thing. Put some sesame seeds on top. Have some sweet and sour sauce or whatever you'd like on the side. Delightful.
Is number 2, is that too high? I'll go number 1.
Oh, you need to tell me one and then I'll gauge if number 2, because I could be forgetting an absolute banger of the genre.
All right. Number 1 on my list is a Peking duck pancake.
I don't know. Is that an entree? Because
that
it's
absolutely is an entree.
But it's a whole shebang you got to order. The whole ordeal. You order the Peking duck pancake.
Yeah. I'm saying forget about the Peking duck they put in the noodles afterwards. I'm saying specifically they get the skin. You put the hoisin sauce over the top. You wrap it up into a little burrito.
You put one string of cucumber, one string of spring onion.
Correct. You wrap it all up in a little burrito and then just smash it. And it's a DIY affair.
That would be the top 2. I would agree. I would actually agree the Peking duck pancake goes on top because sometimes a prawn toast, it is deep fried. It might be a little too much for some people. Peking duck pancake, I feel like, is universal. Every time I have a Peking duck pancake, I feel like I've never had enough. I haven't had enough. I want another one.
Run it up.
But normally if you go yum cha, if you have like 5, 6, 7 people, they'll do it for your table. So it's 1 each.
Yeah, it's like 1, 2 at the maximum.
I would love 4 of those, respectfully.
100%. But, I was looking through like
honorable mentions. A Sanchoy bao, does that make the cut?
Personally, it's fresh and it's delightful. I don't really care that much for a Sanchoy bao. You got your classics, your spring rolls, that sort of stuff.
The curry puffs of the world.
They're just stock standard.
They're okay, but they're not a top 5.
And then I was thinking like I went past the Vietnamese genre, didn't choose anything.
No Vietnamese spring rolls, for example.
Again, good, but they sometimes put that in the main dish as well. So, you have it there.
Yeah, I was just thinking East Asians that we were thinking, South Asians.
South Asians I would have put in, but I was thinking specifically East Asians, to be honest.
I'm not mad at the list. I like the list. I like the 5.
Would you reorder any of them?
Me personally,
xiaolong bao too, potentially.
It could be a prawn toast number 1, dude. Just because every time I've had it, I've had like a spiritual experience with it.
Yeah.
Like seriously, it is that good, dude.
I know what they do with the prawn toast, but it's unbelievable.
It's all the oil that they put in it.
All right, Manu. We'll move away from the Asian theme. We'll go straight to Sydney. What are the top 5 streets in Sydney?
All right, top 5 streets in Sydney. Number 5, I'm going Oxford Street.
Okay. Well, this is very hard for me. There's just so much option.
Let me sell it to you, right? Oxford Street in Darlinghurst, and you're on a night out. For example, we weren't even on a night out. We were going to a comedy show beforehand. Food options were plenty. And then if you leave a nightclub at 3 a.m., you have the same food options, right?
Yeah, they're open 24/7.
Pork roll, you got Greek, you got burgers, you got whatever you want, kebabs. They're all open late, which is actually quite rare to find in Sydney. Right. And there's a whole bunch of clubs and bars along the street. So it's a staple. That's why I put it 5th.
I'm interested to see what beats Oxford Street, dare I suggest. Because when I lived in Darlinghurst, Oxford Street was the next street adjacent. And for lunch, if I wasn't making food, I would just be going up and down, wandering it. Like I'd go out on a night out, Oxford Street, bang, come back, happy days. So it'll be interesting to see what goes ahead of it.
All right. In number 4, I have Rose Street in Eastwood.
Rose Street,
R-O-W-E. R-O-W-E. It is the main street on both. I picked this because both sides is Rose Street. I didn't know that.
Okay.
So it is the main Korean side and
Okay.
Chinese side in Eastwood. If you're not living in the city, this is one of the go-to places to eat on a weeknight.
This
right?
is actually the most outrageous take of all time.
If you want authentic Korean food, if you want authentic Chinese food,
Yeah.
if you want, there might be some other ethnicities in there.
There's not.
There is not. But this, if you live in the 15, 20 kilometer radius, mate, this is where you go. Your Oztag, for example, everyone low-key goes here.
Yeah. No, I'm familiar with the street.
Exactly.
right?
I know you're familiar.
Every Tuesday night, we go out for dinner. If you want to see Sen and I in the wild, Tuesday night on Rose Street, to be honest.
If you want to do some grocery shopping, Asian grocery shopping, it's
Yeah.
there.
I mean, but how can you compare that? This is like...
It's a
what-
top tier suburban street for me. That's
Yes,
why it's up
yes,
there. What do
agreed.
you want me to throw in? John Street from Parramatta, Burwood Road from Burwood. Those are on the short list.
Yeah, Parramatta
Honourable
Road.
mentions. We'll save that for later.
Oh, of course we will. Okay. So that's ridiculous that you're putting Oxford Street below Rhodes.
I'm putting
Rose
it in
Street.
because like Oxford Street, the problem is the competition.
It's also a controversial street potentially. You know, not for
Not controversial. No way is it controversial. But the competition of there are a lot of streets in the city that can offer you similar. All right. That may or may not appear later in this top
Of
five.
course. I know exactly what street you're going to pick
But
as number one.
suburban, it's so hard to find a street like that, in my opinion.
Okay.
If you're a local, you don't want to go to the city, but you want to feed.
Yeah.
For example, me, we live in the hills. It's unreliable at like a 7, 8 p.m. Places are closed. If I'm at 8:30, 9 and I want a place to eat, I'm going. I know I can go to Eastwood and get a feed.
To be fair,
A good Asian feed at that as
yeah,
well.
you're going
Not
to
McDonald's or KFC's or types of
look,
world.
shout out Ginger and Charlotte. Those guys open till late, 11 p.m. because we finished, like our latest games finished at 8:30 or started at 8:30,
Yeah.
finished at 9:30 basically. By the time we get there, it's 10. It's not easy to find. But Eastwood, Chinese side, Korean side specifically actually, most of the Korean joints there will be open late for
You got
sure.
cafes that close late, dessert places that close late. You got
Yeah.
everything. That's
Yeah.
why I've put it there. Controversial maybe, but I think it's worthy of that.
Give me number 3.
Number 3, we mentioned I've got Parramatta Road.
All right, here we go.
We're talking legacy and longevity.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking, because from the city all the way to Parramatta, believe it or not, you've got a long road. And in between, you've got the Strathfields, the Burwoods, you've got Auburn's, you've got all of that along the road.
Yeah.
You've got, for example, if you want to stop near Silverwater-ish area, you've got the Krispy Kreme
Well,
there.
just
You've got the
go
McDonald's.
through the prison and have
Exactly.
a look there.
No, that's off of Parramatta Road. I'm talking on Parramatta Road. You got the Costco's of the world. You got Chubby Buns there. On the way in it, you can veer off. You go Granville if you want, like a El Jana. You got Parramatta at the end of the road, but it starts from the city as well, the inner west.
No, I to be fair, I'm not mad at this pick at all because I am genuinely amazed at the sheer length of that road. That's
How is a
actually
road going from
crazy.
east to west? One road, bruh.
You just go
Free.
straight-
It's free as well. It's not a motorway.
Yeah, that adds massive plus points.
And seriously, if you're driving along Parramatta Road, I think within 2 minutes, you can find somewhere to eat.
Yeah.
Be it a restaurant, a food truck, any sort of thing. If you need to eat, just go into Parra Road, drive a bit, and you've got a place. And you've got
Yeah. Too much traffic though
the
sometimes.
traffic, that's why I can't put it near the top.
Mhm.
But again, if you're looking for a store, you'll find a variant of it along Parramatta Road.
Yeah. All right. Then what's number 2?
Number 2, second place, I've gone King Street in Newtown.
Okay. Yeah.
It is the main street along Newtown. It's where you find all the restaurants. You find everything there. You find the shops. Most of the time, if you're looking up a article like top 5 Italian place to eat, top 5 Thai place to eat, top 5 whatever place, you'll always find 1 or 2 places that live on King Street.
Yeah. 100%.
And it's a staple. If you want to go somewhere and you need to eat, there you'll find something.
Well-
Around the corner, you got, is it Enmore Theatre? You got a theatre there. You got all the like Newtown Hotel. You got pubs, bars, clubs.
Yeah. I like King Street because it's basically one road and just populated across the side of the road is everything that you need in those suburbs. Like the
Yeah.
Enmores, the new towns. You just go down King Street, bang, whatever you want, you find. Finally, what's number 1 on this list?
Before we get to number 1, honorable mention goes to George Street. All right. My favorite street.
I honestly thought that was going to be
It is not
number
number
1.
one. Town Hall to Central, you find something there night out. I have to shout out George Street. But number 1, I'm going Crown Street in Surrey Hills. It is the main street in Surrey Hills. And I talked about articles where you find top 5 restaurants.
Yeah.
If you look at number 1 of the list, most of the time it's going to be on Crown Street. It's
Okay.
where the Yochis, the Henriettas, it's a long street as well.
Yeah. Crown Street's
You
long.
find bars, pubs, restaurants, everything you need. And it's in the hub of Sydney as well, which gives it, for me, the number 1 spot.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Rose Street, but in the city. really.
Exactly.
It's like it's got the top rated restaurants, top rated cafes as well during the day.
Yeah,
Like can't complain about Crown Street.
exactly. And you got some parks there if you want to kick back, relax, all that. For
Number
me,
one.
number 1.
All right.
Lucky last row, last one for the day. What are your top 5 Sydney cafes?
All right. In 5th place, I've got Pun Pun. Now, you might be asking, what's Pun Pun?
I am asking what's Pun Pun.
Have you been to Sandoichi before?
Yes.
The Japanese sandwich place?
Yes, I
in
know. Yeah,
Darlinghurst?
of course.
How good is that place?
It's good. Does the job.
Yeah. Pun Pun is that, just on steroids.
Seriously.
Yeah, their egg sambo
The
or
classic.
sando is honestly one of the best things I've ever tasted.
So I've had an egg sando in 7-Eleven Tokyo.
Yeah. No. And so have I. But I'd say
Smashes out the water.
I honestly think, it does smash it out of the water.
Wow.
100%.
How's their coffee and everything else situation? Or is it sandwich specific?
Well, these guys, I mean, they're Japanese, obviously.
Yeah.
I think I've gone like, a bit biased here. The coffee's fine. I don't do coffee, so I'm just here for the food and food alone.
Because I feel like if these are top rated cafes, the coffee will be good.
The coffee's obviously going to be good.
But the sandwich is a very good addition. I like it.
I would
like
say.
it. What's number 4, Ro?
Number 4 is Soulmate in Newtown. So these, mate, I'm not going the classics of the genre. The classics will come. But number 4 is in Newtown.
Sell me a dream, Ro.
I'm going to sell you a dream. Soulmate, their bacon and egg burger, breakfast burger, is unbelievable. They put the sunbowl on top of it, which makes it delightful. And they've got oat lattes on tap, which apparently slap. Let me say it again. They've got oat lattes on tap, which slap so hard.
Dude, just coffee on tap is very hit and miss. I've seen a few places where they do the oat lattes matchas, for example, on tap.
Mm-hmm.
Hit and miss. But if you're saying this place is good,
Yeah.
it has to be good.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's unbelievable. All right, number 3, we've got a classic of the genre, Happy Field. So this is controversial. And you've
3
been
might
there.
be low.
3 might be low.
But I'll wait for your list, but 3 might be low.
Okay, so Happy Field, I got heat when I suggested this to people, but Happy Field is McDonald's just on steroids,
Yeah.
I would say.
Where is it? Haberfield?
Haberfield.
It's a cafe in Haberfield. It's just yellow.
Yeah.
The walls are yellow. The plates are yellow. When I was there, I was a yellow customer. They do the McDonald's food just, on steroids.
Just
top
way
quality.
better. Bougie.
Like the McMuffin, for example. I think
Yeah.
they do the pancakes.
The hash browns. I thought the hash brown was actually spectacular, to be honest.
I liked the McMuffin with the chicken sausage.
I don't think I got that one.
Oh, it's like
Was there another McMuffin?
No, it's the one.
Yeah, okay, well, then I did get that
It's
one.
the one.
Yeah, all right.
And then there's a one where you can create your own plate sort of thing. You chuck
Mix
in
and
what you
match.
want, and it's good. The thing is the wait.
Yeah. I waited 45 minutes.
Because can you book? I don't know if you can book.
Maybe you can, but I just did Bay Run and then I was like, oh, we're in the area. Let's go to
Yeah.
Happy Field.
And
we waited.
When I drove past, I saw a gazillion people outside. I'm like, I'm in for a wait here.
But I think, I don't know, people seem to think it's overpriced and overrated. It's expensive.
So when you suggested to people, they said
They said
these
you're out to
things?
lunch. They said, get out of here. What are you talking about? Top 5.
Yeah, because I feel like because it's so popular, people are going to think, it's overrated, this and that.
But it's actually not.
It's quality.
It's actually good.
Like if you haven't been, you should go try.
Yeah. Would recommend.
Number 2 row, Himi, runner up,
Number 2 is Bill's.
Bills.
So this is an interesting one because I don't think, well, do you know who Bill's is? All right. Bill's is in Surrey Hills and Bondi. It's like a classic joint.
I might have heard of it.
But this is the thing. I don't think their other food is that good, but their pancakes are for sure the best in Sydney. 100%.
I'm saying Bills has the best pancakes in Sydney.
I'm absolutely saying Bill's has the best pancakes.
Definitively
in Sydney.
the best pancakes in Sydney.
They do ricotta pancakes and it's unbelievable. So the other stuff, is actually overpriced and pretty average.
Right.
But I'm putting this number 2 solely because of the pancakes. I love pancakes. I find it the only other pancakes I have is pancakes on the rocks. And
Dude,
Bill's
that's trash.
blows it out of the water.
So you're telling me I go to Bills, I get coffee of my choice, and
Yeah.
I just get the pancakes.
Yeah,
I ignore the menu.
You see the spaghettis, you see the linguinis of the world, you see the avo toast, mate, forget about them. They're like $35. Don't even touch them. Look straight at the ricotta pancakes, order that, shut your mouth, and eat the food.
Right, sounds lovely. Very popular place.
I think it's pretty popular, yeah.
I got to give it a go then.
All right, number 1, Single O
Single O.
in Surrey Hills.
Is this the place that was rated the best coffee in the world?
That is correct.
So
Now,
should be number 1.
well, I will say the coffee, again, not a coffee guy, apparently it's good.
We'll leave it to the experts who've rated it number one in the world. All right, we can't argue with that.
I personally thought it tasted like every other coffee I've ever had in my
we
life.
just don't know. We don't appreciate the art.
No, of course. I know. I'm saying that. But I'm saying the food in of itself, okay? If you want simple brunch food, your avos on toast,
Yeah.
your shakshukas of the world,
Yeah,
Single O does them really, really well.
quality, top quality.
Top quality.
So if you're saying recommending one cafe in Sydney for people to go to, Single O's at the top of the list.
100%. But the wait time is long, but I still 100% recommend it. Now, in saying that, there are a couple of honorable mentions. Because I like Asian fusion stuff a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So think of your left of fields, your bear witnesses of the world.
I went to actually went to Kurmak the other day. Shout out the owner of Kurmak. He gave me a Stay Dangerous. He recognized me from the pod, but didn't matter about the food. I think I was a regular civilian getting the normal food. That was also good.
Yeah.
It was a Japanese style place. I like the Japanese brunches of the world. So I'll give that an honorable mention as well.
Did he give you any special treatment?
No special treatment, but he was a very nice guy. Told us he loved the content and we had a conversation, which
That's
I
nice.
appreciate. I really appreciate. So shout out you.
Actually, speaking of Stay Dangerous, I went to Oztag. I put this on the story the other day, but I was at Oztag. We were at McDonald's actually. We didn't go to Rose Street for the first time ever. People just wanted McDonald's because it was late dinner and they wanted ice cream. So we went to the West Ryde Macca's and then a couple of boys.
How did this go? I want to know how this went.
Well, we were just eating our food and I went to the bathroom. I came out of the bathroom and then they were in a group of like 15. There was a huge group of them.
Yeah.
And I think they were just getting egged on by their mates. And then one of the guys was like, oh, I love your content. Like, can I get a photo? The other guy was like, I've been listening to your content for 5 years. And we've been doing it for like 5.5, almost 6 now. But 5 years. So he's a long time listener, mate. Massive shout out to the boys. Apparently they play Oztag, so we might be versing them. But yeah, always nice. Always nice.
Shout out them. Well, those are our top 5s. Let us know on Instagram at Critical Banter if you agree or disagree. And if there are any other top 5s you want to hear from us, please let us know.
Alrighty. Thank you for sticking with us. The duos. It's pretty rare to do a duos, but it was actually nice.
I think good episode, you know.
Yeah, overall.
We came in thinking, damn, this is going to be 30 minutes. What are we going to talk about?
In and out.
30 minutes of football.
Yeah, look, if you got through the...
Look, we're going to post the video of Rose Gold one more time now.
Look, if you got through the self-indulgence, thank you for listening. Give us a Stay Dangerous if you see us. We appreciate you a lot, and we'll see you next week.